Hello learners, I, Apurva Penbhaje, welcome you all once again to 1 week student development program on AutoCAD, a tool for engineers. In this video lecture, we are going to take a simple example in which we will be using all the commands that you have learned till now. So the objective of this video lecture will be use the learn commands to create a drawing. So now what we are going to do is we have got one drawing and we are going to replicate that drawing using the commands that we have learned till now. So as you know, whenever you will be starting with any drawing, you will start with which command? Units command. You will set the units to millimeters. Those steps I have already performed, so I am just recalling those for you. After units, you will set the page limits. Before beginning the drawing, on status bar we have to look for the desired icons. For now, grid I am keeping on. It's your choice whether you have to keep it on or off. Dynamic input mandatorily we are going to keep on. Ortho we are keeping on. Object snap tracking and object snap we are keeping on, in which make sure endpoint, midpoint, center, geometric center, the basic needed things are switched on. Next to that we have line weight, which is we are going to kept on. So we will be starting with creating the layers. In previous video you must have learned to create the layers. To create new layer we will be clicking over here. First layer, let us say I am creating for object line. So I will name it as object. Color I am going to keep it as white. Line type is continuous and line weight I am going to change. As it is an object line, it has to have certain thickness because it is continuous thick line. So I will select 0.3 and I will say OK. I will add another layer. Let us say this is the layer of projection line. So I will type projection. Line color I can change to my favorite color. For now I am taking this color cyan. Line type will be continuous, but the line weight now I am going to keep it as either default or you can take it as 0.15. The recommended settings in previous video you can execute. Next layer we are going to have is of hidden line. So I will type hidden. Hidden line color I am going to take some suitable color. Let us say I am taking it to be yellow. Now hidden line can't be continuous. So what I will do, just click over here. Actually, I have already loaded the hidden line, so I will just select that. Otherwise, what you will be doing, go to load, click anywhere, say H, click on the line and say OK. Since it is already loaded, it is giving me this thing. So I will select on hidden and say OK. Next layer we will be having is center line. So type center, select the color of your choice for center line, say OK. Now center line can't be hidden line. Na? So click over here, select center and say OK. I will create one more layer named as hatch for hatching purpose. Hatch color, I will take it as default or I can go for white color. Say OK. Hatch is always a continuous line, so I will select continuous. And then last layer that I am going to create is for dimension lines. Let us say dim. Select the color. You can take green color. Say OK. Dimension line is always continuous. So we have created the layer. So close it now. We have to start with the drawing now. What we will be doing, we will be starting with this portion. So for that, first we have to draw vertical and horizontal center line. So what I can do is switch on the layer of center line, go to line command. Maximum diameter is 110. So I will take it off somewhere around 150 and say enter. Now you can see even though it is center line, but it is not seen as the one. It is seen as continuous line. So select that line, right click, go to properties and this line type scale, which is 1 right now, I can change it to 10 and press enter. You can see the difference over here. Another line, center layer is on. From mid of this line, let us say how much we have taken. So this can be 60, or line command from here again 60. So need not change the scale again and again. What I can do is directly go to match properties. I will select the line whose properties are to be matched and click on the line whose properties are to be changed. So now this is what I have got. Now what we have to do, we have to go for this circles. So that is to be drawn with the help of object line. So I will select the layer of object, circle, center diameter we know. Click on the center. What is the maximum diameter that is readable over here? That is 110. So type 110, enter. There is another circle inside, that is with which layer? Center line. So select the center line. Press spacebar on your keyboard to repeat the circle command. Select the center. Click on diameter. How much is the center line diameter? It is 8 holes of diameter 8 lying on a line which is of 88 mm diameter. So I will type diameter as 88 and press enter. Next thing, again space bar. But before that, again I will switch to which line? Object line. So space bar, select the center, click on diameter. What is the next diameter that we have? It is 60. So type 60 and press enter. After this 60, next is what? 42 with object line. So space bar, select the center, click on diameter, type 42, press enter. Next to 42 we have hidden line, and that is coinciding with this 36 diameter hole. So hidden line, space bar, select the center, click on diameter, and that is how much? 36. Press enter. Again we will go to object line, space bar, select the center, diameter. Next to 36 we have circle of 32 diameter. So I will type 32, press enter. And the innermost is of diameter 20, which is of object line. So space bar, select the center, click on diameter and say 20, press enter. So this is what all we have got. When you zoom in, so for center line we have to match properties to this, and for hidden line I will select this line, right click, properties, and the scale again I will change it to 10 and press enter. I can see the change in my figure. So now I am not yet done because these holes are yet to be made. So those holes are made with object line, circle, center diameter. Diameter is given as diameter 8, 8 holes. So I will click on center and enter the diameter as 8 and press enter. So now 8 holes we can do with the help of polar array. So I will select the object. I will select circular or polar array. Specify the base point of array and press enter. Click on the array and select number of items as how much? 8, because we have 8 holes. So we can see there are 8 holes present now. So this view we have completed. Now we have to go for the sectional side view. Select the center line. I will drag it a much ahead. Then this height has to be 110. So before that I will go for projections of all this line. So I will select for projection layers, go to line command and take the projections. Now we will decide one base up to which those projections are to be taken. Let us say this is the line up to which I will be taking all the projections. So again line command, whole only center I will take projection of. The next projection I am taking of this thing. Next projection, or either what you can do is you can select the line, use copy command, specify the base point and click on all the lines whose projection is to be taken. So all the projections we have taken, I guess. Yes. So we are done with taking the projections. Now we have to read the dimensions and go for the drawing. What I am planning to do is I will draw this half portion and then I will take the mirror of that. So how much is the distance over here? So we will go thickness by thickness. So first thickness is how much? 6. So what I will do, I will take offset, enter distance 6, press enter from this end to 6. So what I can do is I can draw this line that has to be drawn with object line. Go to line command. It is starting from here up till here. This is the thickness. Up to this line we have to come downward. Next, at what distance we have this? This is of thickness 8 for this 36 hole. So 36 projection we have. So I will go to line command. From here, where is that 36? This second line, right? So from here, the distance is how much? 8. Press enter and come downward and close towards the center. Next, what we have? This distance we have to calculate. This is given to be how much? 16 from this end. So earlier we have taken 6 now, so 10 we can go ahead. Line command. From here we can come distance 10 millimeter and say enter and escape. Then from here downwards how much we have to come, up till which line it is there? Up to that 40, uh, which line is that? Up to 36. No, up to this 42. So I will go to line command. From here up to 42 line I will take the projection. Now again the thickness, how much it is given here? You can see from this end it is 23. Out of 23, 16 already we have traveled. So how much is remaining? 7. So I will type 7, press enter. Now again downward I have to come up till which hole? 32. So where is that 32 hole? Over here now. So up to that I will come. And next distance, that is the total distance, 42.5. So what I will do, offset 42.5, enter, offset to which line? This line over here. So I will just take it for reference. Go to line command. From here I will extend here, use trim command and I will trim this line. So up till this I have done, and now only which line we are remaining to draw? This line. So go to line command. It is starting from here, ending at here. So now we are done with the use of projection line. So what I can do is I can just switch off the layer of projection. Now in this region we are supposed to do the hatching. So for that I will switch on the hatch layer. I will go to hatch command, select pick point and say enter. Now this hatch is dark in nature, so I will select this. I will select the desired hatch type, that is 31 number. The scale we are seeing is currently 1, so it is dense in nature. So I will change it to 10 first, press enter. See the change? Okay, so I can increase it further. So I will type at 15 and press enter. Now this is the desired hatch that I have got. If you want, you can change the color of hatch also, but I am satisfied this color with this color because there are outlines of this same color. Now what we are supposed to do is we are supposed to get the mirror image of this. How to get that? Select the object, go to mirror command, specify the mirror line and say no to erase source object. So are we done with this? Yes. So this is how we are going to make use of layers and create the drawing given to us. Now this layers function we will be using afterwards when we will be going for orthographic and sectional orthographic projection in tomorrow's session. Thank you for listening. Happy learning.